Mandaluyong, a city situated in Metro Manila, has also experienced a resurgence in its local identity in recent years. Despite being known as a bustling commercial and business hub, Mandaluyong has managed to cultivate a distinct cultural heritage and community spirit. One significant aspect contributing to the rise of Mandaluyong's local identity is its dynamic and diverse population. The city is home to people from various backgrounds and walks of life, creating a vibrant tapestry of cultures, traditions, and experiences. This diversity fosters a sense of unity and pride among residents as they come together to celebrate their shared identity as Mandalenos. Mandaluyong, despite its urbanization, retains significant natural heritage. Various parks like Shaw Boulevard, Greenfield District offer recreational spaces amidst urbanity. Pasig River is serving as both landmark and corridor efforts to rehabilitate it have improved water quality and biodiversity. Tree-lined avenues and urban forests enhance air quality and urban biodiversity. The Pasig River and its tributaries support diverse aquatic and bird species. Community gardens and urban farming initiatives promote sustainability, food security, and community engagement. Historical sites and significant trees contribute to Mandaluyong's natural and cultural legacy. Collaborative efforts are crucial for preserving and enhancing Mandaluyong's natural heritage, benefiting biodiversity and residents' quality of life. A few scenes from Sinaculo sa Barangka are a colorful Holy Week stage presentation on the life and sufferings of Jesus Christ. Lavandera Festival, it was held by the city government as a way to recall Filipino men as hired hands in washing laundry by the banks of brooks and streams in Mandaluyong during colonial era. The Lavandero Festival is part of the Mandaluyong Day celebration. This festival is about the tradition of washing clothes. Mandalenos used to wash their clothes in the clean and clear water of the Pasig River. In remembrance of this old tradition, folks hold the Lavandero Festival every February. Mandaluyong's musical scene reflects the broader Filipino music landscape, encompassing various genres and influences. Local musicians and bands. The city hosts diverse talents performing pop, rock, R&B, hip-hop, and indie music, drawing inspiration from their experiences and cultural heritage. Throughout the year, Mandaluyong showcases cultural diversity through festivals featuring local musicians, traditional music, and dances. Religious events in Mandaluyong feature hymns and traditional songs performed by church choirs, enriching the city's cultural fabric. Regular concerts and performances provide platforms for local artists to connect with the community, contributing to Mandaluyong's vibrant music scene. While Mandaluyong may not have a specific musical identity, its diverse and creative landscape reflects its rich cultural heritage and community spirit. During Holy Week, Mandaluyong, like many other Filipino communities, observes the tradition of Sinaculo. This involves reenactments of the Passion of Christ, including the Station of the Cross and the Crucifixion, performed by local actors and devotees. These reenactments are often accompanied by prayers, hymns, and solemn processions, reflecting city's strong Catholic heritage. Mandaluyong's barangay also hold their own fiestas throughout the year, celebrating the feast day of their respective patron saints. These fiestas often include similar elements as city-wide celebrations, such as processions, mass, cultural performances, and communal gatherings. They serve as opportunities for residents to come together, strengthen community bonds, and celebrate their local culture and identity. Mandaluyong City is situated The National Capital Region primarily uses Tagalog as its language of communication. However, it may also have its own local dialect or vocabulary influenced by regional languages. Local literature and poetry may be written in this language, reflecting the cultural nuances and identity of the community. Contemporary writers from Mandaluyong may produce poetry, short stories, novels, and essays that explore themes related to the city's history, culture, and contemporary life. These literary works contribute to the cultural landscape of Mandaluyong and offer perspective on the experiences of its residents. Schools and educational institutions in Mandaluyong produce textbooks, instructional materials, and literary anthologies that incorporate local themes, perspectives, and voices. These materials play a role in shaping the literary consciousness of students and promoting an appreciation for local culture and heritage. A popular Filipino dish made from chopped fish, face, and ears, seasoned with calamansi, onions, and chili peppers. Sisig is typically served sizzling on a hot plate and is often enjoyed as a savory appetizer or main dish. A popular appetizer or pulutan of pork baboy consists of fried tofu and boiled pork ears, tossed in a mixture of soy sauce, vinegar, onions, and chili peppers. It is often enjoyed with a cold beer or as a side dish with rice. Mandaluyong residents may adhere to various folk beliefs and superstitions that shape their daily lives. These beliefs often center around spirits, omens, and rituals to bring good luck or ward off bad fortune. For example, residents may observe practices such as pagpag, the act of shaking off bad luck before entering one's home after attending a wake. Traditional healing methods utilizing herbs, plants, and natural remedies are still practiced in Mandaluyong. Local healers, known as albularyo or hilot, may employ massage, herbal concoctions, and spiritual rituals to treat illness and promote well-being. These practices are often based on indigenous knowledge passed down through generations. These are the distinguished personalities in the locality of Mandaluyong. We have Efren Bata Reyes, a legendary Filipino billiard player. Efren Bata Reyes was born in Mandaluyong in 1954. He is considered one of the greatest pool players of all time, known for his exceptional skill and numerous championship titles. Next is Jose Corazon de Jesus, or also known as Hussein Batute. He was a renowned Filipino poet and writer born in Mandaluyong in 1894. He is considered one of the pillars of Philippine literature and is best known for his Tagalog poetry and his contributions to the Balagtasan. Next is Ramon Revilla, a Filipino actor, politician, and former senator. He was born in Mandaluyong in 1966. He served as a senator of the Philippines from 2004 to 2016 and has also appeared in the numerous films and television shows. The San Felipe Neri Church, also known as the Mandaluyong Church, is one of the city's oldest landmarks. Built in the Spanish colonial period, the church features a Baroque-style facade with intricate details and ornate carvings. It serves as a center of religious and cultural life in Mandaluyong. The Mandaluyong City Hall is a prominent government building that serves as the seat of local governance in the city. The building's architecture may vary depending on its construction period, with some sections featuring modern design elements, while others reflect classic or contemporary styles. Mandaluyong is traversed by several historic bridges that connect the city to neighboring areas. These bridges, such as the EDSA Bridge and the Makati-Mandaluyong Bridge, serve as vital transportation links and showcase different engineering and architectural styles. Mandaluyong, like many other cities in the Philippines, possess a diverse array of movable heritage, representing its cultural, historical, and artistic significance. Mandaluyong is home to various churches and religious institutions that house a collection of movable heritage items, such as religious artifacts, statues, paintings, and relics. These items hold religious and cultural significance and are used in religious ceremonies and processions. Mandaluyong has a rich tradition of craftsmanship and artistry, producing handmade objects and artworks that reflect the local culture and heritage. This may include textiles, pottery, wood carvings, and other traditional crafts passed down through generations. Mandaluyong's cultural heritage includes traditional musical instruments used in local music and performances. These instruments, such as indigenous percussion, string, and wind instruments, are essential components of Mandaluyong's musical identity. In response to limited space and the desire for sustainable living, Mandaluyong residents have adopted urban farming techniques. This includes vertical gardening, hydroponics, and rooftop gardening, allowing people to grow their own produce in limited spaces, such as condominiums and small lots. Mandaluyong has developed community-based disaster preparedness strategies. This includes the use of early warning systems, flood monitoring technology, and community drills to ensure residents are equipped to respond to emergencies effectively. Mandaluyong has adopted innovative approaches to waste management, including recycling programs, composting facilities, and waste-to-energy projects. These initiatives help reduce the city's environmental footprint and promote a cleaner, more sustainable environment. The resurgence of local identity in Manila, the capital city of the Philippines, stems from its rich historical significance, cultural diversity, and various local initiatives. Manila's centuries-old history, from its pre-colonial origins to its colonial past, is embodied in landmarks like Intramuros and Rizal Park, anchoring the city's identity. Reflecting a melting pot of cultures, Manila's neighborhoods showcase diverse traditions and languages, contributing to its unique identity. Recent efforts to promote local culture through community-based initiatives and grassroots movements have fostered a sense of pride and belonging among Manilianos. Manila's resurgence of local identity is driven by its rich history, cultural diversity, and community efforts to celebrate and preserve heritage. Despite its urbanization, Manila boasts a diverse natural heritage, which is the Manila Bay. Iconic for its sunset views, efforts are ongoing to rehabilitate this coastal ecosystem. Next is the Rizal Park and other green spaces offer recreation and relaxation amid the city's pace. The remaining ecosystem support marine and bird life, crucial for coastal protection and biodiversity. Green spaces improve air quality and aesthetic while supporting biodiversity. Historical landmarks with natural elements, sites like Intramuros, gain historical significance with natural features. Community gardens and urban farming initiatives. Growing, ini- growing initiatives promote sustainability and community resilience. Preserving Manila's natural heritage is vital for ecological balance and community well-being, requiring collaborative efforts in sustainable management and conservation. In Manila, one of the famous cultural events is the Aliwan Fiesta. This annual festival brings together different cultural groups from across the Philippines to showcase their traditional dances, music, costumes, and rituals. During the Aliwan Fiesta, various street dance competitions take place, featuring contingents representing different regions of the country. These contingents perform intricately choreographed dances that depict their respective cultures, traditions, and festivals. The performances are accompanied by vibrant costumes, lively music, and elaborate props, creating a spectacle of color and movement. The Aliwan Fiesta is not only a celebration of cultural diversity, but also a platform for promoting unity, camaraderie, and pride among Filipinos. It serves as a reminder of the shared history, traditions, and values that bind the nation together, while also showcasing the creativity and talent of its people. Manila's musical heritage is a vibrant reflection of its diverse cultural tapestry. Manila has been a hub for OPM, spanning ballads, pop, rock, and folk, with iconic bands like Eraserhead shaping the scene of Kundiman and Harana. Traditional Filipino music genre like Kundiman and Harana have influenced Manila's musical culture, adding emotional depth and poetic lyrics pieces. With a predominantly Catholic population, Manila resonates with hymns, chants, and liturgical music heard during masses and religious celebrations. Manila's urban environment fosters contemporary genre like hip-hop, R&B, and EDM, with local artists adding their unique sounds and styles to the city's dynamic music scene. Throughout the year, Manila hosts cultural festivals such as the Aliwan Fiesta, showcasing diverse music and performances that celebrate the city's cultural diversity. Manila's musical landscape embodies its rich history, cultural diversity, and dynamic urban spirit, offering a wide array of genres and influences that contribute to its vibrant musical tapestry. Manila Day, celebrated every June 24th, commemorates the founding of the city. The occasion typically includes various events and activities organized by the local government, such as parades, concerts, and cultural shows, to celebrate Manila's history, achievements, and contributions to the nation. One of the most famous religious events in Manila is the Feast of the Black Nazareth, held every January 9th. Devotees gather to participate in the Translacion, a grand procession that carries the image of the Black Nazarene through the streets of Manila. The event attracts millions of devotees who seek blessings and express their devotion to the revered image. Manila has been a center for Tagalog literature, with writers producing poetry, novels, essays, and other literary works in the Filipino language. Tagalog literature often reflects the experiences, culture, and history of the Filipino people, including those from Manila. Manila's history is documented in various written records, including historical documents, archives, and publications. These documents may include official records, accounts of significant events, and narratives that chronicle the city's development over time. Schools and educational institutions in Manila produce textbooks, instructional materials, and literary anthologies that incorporate local themes, perspectives, and voices. These materials play a role in shaping the literary consciousness of students and promoting an appreciation for Manila's culture, history, and heritage. Considered the national dish of the Philippines, adobo features meat, typically chicken or pork, marinated in a mixture of soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, bay leaves, and black peppercorns, then simmered until tender. Adobo is known for its rich and tangy flavor and is often served with rice. A sour soup, characterized by its distinctive tangy flavor, sinigang is made with meat such as pork, beef, or seafood. Vegetables like kangkong or water spinach, radish, and eggplant, and tamarind broth. It is often enjoyed as a comforting and hearty meal, especially during rainy days. Manila's historic Binondos district, known as the oldest Chinatown in the world, offers a plethora of Chinese-inspired dishes such as dumplings, noodles, and dim sum. Visitors can explore a wide range of flavors and culinary traditions in Binondos bustling streets, and eateries. Manila residents may hold various folk beliefs and superstitions passed down through generations. These beliefs often revolve around spirits, omens, and rituals to attract good luck or ward off misfortune. Practices such as pagpag, shaking off bad luck, and using amulets or talismans for protection are common. Traditional healing methods such as herbal medicine and massage therapy are still practiced in Manila. Local healers known as albularyo or hilot utilize natural remedies, spiritual rituals, and massage techniques to treat ailments and promote holistic well-being. The distinguished personalities in the locality of Manila are Fernando Amorsolo, considered one of the most important artists in the history of Filipino art. Fernando Amorsolo was born in Paco, Manila, known for its romanticized portrayals of rural Filipino life. Amorsolo's works have become iconic representations of Philippine culture. Next is Lea Salonga, a world-renowned Filipina singer and actress. Lea Salonga was born in Ermita, Manila. She was gained international fame for her roles in musical theater, particularly as Kim in Miss Saigon, and singing voice of Disney princess Jasmine and Mulan. Next is Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, the daughter of former President Diosdado Macapagal. Gloria was born in San Juan, Metro Manila. She served as the 14th President of the Philippines from 2001 to 2010 and made significant contributions to Philippine politics and governance. Intramuros, meaning within the walls, is a historic walled city located at the heart of Manila. Built during the Spanish colonial period, it features well-preserved fortifications, churches, plazas, and colonial-era buildings. Highlights include Fort Santiago, San Agustin Church, Casa Manila, and Baluarte de San Diego. Manila Cathedral, also known as the Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, the Manila Cathedral is one of the most iconic landmarks in the city. The cathedral has been rebuilt several times due to natural disasters and wartime destruction. Rizal Park, formerly known as Luneta Park, is a historical urban park located along Manila Bay. It features various monuments and landmarks including the Rizal Monument, dedicated to the national hero Jose Rizal. The park is a significant cultural and recreational destination in Manila. Manila as the capital city of the Philippines and one of the oldest cities in the country, possesses a rich and diverse array of movable heritage, representing its cultural, historical, and artistic significance. Manila is home to numerous churches, cathedrals, and religious institutions that house a vast collection of movable heritage items, such as religious artifacts, statues, paintings, and relics. These items hold religious and cultural significance and are used in religious ceremonies and processions. Manila is home to various museums, galleries, and cultural institutions that house a diverse collection of artworks and cultural artifacts. These may include paintings, sculptures, ceramics, textiles, and other objects representing Filipino art, culture, and heritage. Manila's cultural heritage includes traditional musical instruments used in local music and performances. These instruments, such as the indigenous percussion, string, and wind instruments, are integral to Manila's musical identity and heritage. Preserving and safeguarding Manila's movable heritage is crucial for maintaining its cultural identity and heritage.
Good day everyone, I'm Karen Grace Gustado. and I'm going to explore the captivating charm of Marikina with you. So now, let's talk about the local human geography of Marikina. First, we have the rise of local identity of Marikina. Marikina has seen a significant rise in local identity in recent years. Driven by its rich cultural heritage and tradition, residents have embraced and celebrated their unique local characteristic, fostering a sense of pride and belonging. Community events, cultural festivals, and local initiatives had played a crucial role in strengthening this identity. The city's traditional crafts such as shoemaking highlights its distinct cultural heritage. Let's proceed to the natural heritage in the locality of Marikina. We have the Marikina River and the Marikina River Park. Marikina River is a vital natural heritage site that flows through the heart of the city, serving as both a recreational area and an ecological corridor. The river is home to diverse flora and fauna. Then the Marikina River Park is a green oasis along the banks of the Marikina River, offering a tranquil escape from the bustling city life. The park features walking and biking paths, landscape gardens, and recreational areas where residents and visitors can relax and enjoy nature. Now, let's proceed to the dance or festival of Marikina. First, the Zapatos Festival. This festival celebrates Marikina's reputation as the shoe capital of the Philippines. It showcases the city's rich shoemaking heritage with parades featuring giant show floats, street dances, and exhibits, highlighting the craftsmanship of Marikina showmakers. The next is Kaangkan Festival. It's a 7 days inland festivity of connection and solidarity among Maricanos. The topic of the celebration is dependably Kaangkan Ko Mabuting Tao, which advances the qualities and great characteristic of the Maricanos. It began the year 1999. This festival honors Marikina's diverse cultural heritage and unity of its residents. It features colorful street dances, traditional music performance, and cultural exhibits that showcase the history, traditions, and values of the different communities in Marikina. Then next is the song or music of Marikina. Marikina's music scene is diverse and culturally rich, reflecting its history and vibrant community. The city enjoys a mix of traditional Kundiman songs, heartfelt OPM, or original Filipino music, spanning various genres like pop and rock, and local folk music that narrates Marikina's legends and everyday life. And now, let's proceed to the rituals or ceremonies of Marikina, the Zapatusan or the shoe blessing. As the shoe capital of the Philippines, Marikina holds ceremonies to bless newly made shoes, showcasing the city's pride in its shoemaking industry and seeking blessings for prosperity and success in business. The next is the language, poetry, literature, or documents of the Marikina. The language spoken in Marikina is a blend of Tagalog, the national language of the Philippines, and local dialects or Swardspeak unique to the city. This blend creates a distinct linguistic identity for Marikina residents, reflecting the city's multicultural heritage. And now, let's proceed to the local cuisine of Marikina. First, we have the everlasting or embutido. This is a Filipino-style meatloaf made with ground pork, raisins, and various spices. In Marikina, everlasting is often served during special occasions and family gatherings, and it's known for its sour taste and hearty textures. Next is the sapin-sapin, a popular Filipino dessert. Sapin-sapin is a layered rice cake made from glutinous rice flour, coconut milk, sugar, and various food colorings. In Marikina, sapin-sapin is often enjoyed as a sweet treat during fiestas, celebrations, and family gatherings. Then last is the pancit Marikina. This local version of pancit noodles is a must-try when visiting Marikina. Pancit Marikina is made with thin rice noodles stir-fried with vegetables, meat, and shrimp, seasoned with soy sauce and calamansi juice. It's a flavorful and satisfying dish that represents the city's culinary traditions. And now, let's proceed to the beliefs, healing arts, or secret knowledge of Marikina. Marikina has traditional healers or albularios who practice ancient healing arts passed down through generations. These healers use various methods such as herbal medicine, massage, and spiritual rituals to treat physical ailments and spiritual disturbances. The next is the distinguished personalities in the locality of Marikina. First is Bayani Fernando, a prominent politician and former chairman of the Metro Manila Development Authority or MMDA. Bayani Fernando has been instrumental in implementing various infrastructure projects and urban development initiatives in Marikina and Metro Manila. The next is April Boy. April Boy Regino was born on April 9, 1961 in Marikina, Rizal, now Marikina City, Philippines. He was an actor known for Sangano 1997, Isusumbong Kita sa Tatay Ko 1999 and Inteng ng Ina Mo 2011. Denise Paglayuan Regino, known professionally as April Boy Regino, Tagalog Regino, was a Filipino singer, songwriter, comedian, and actor who popularized ballads such as Paano ang puso ko, Umiyak ang puso ko't sumisigaw and Di ko kayang tanggapin in the 1990s and novelty songs such as Yeye Bonel. So now, let's proceed to the local history of Marikina. It was founded by the Jesuits on the fertile Marikina Valley in 1630 and the area was called Jesus de la Peña, Jesus of the Rocks, and later on called Marikina. Marikina was the provincial capital of the province of Manila under the First Philippine Republic from 1898 to 1899 during the Philippine Revolution. And now, let's proceed to the physical geography of Marikina. First, we have the building heritage of Marikina. The Marikina Show Museum. As the capital show of the Philippines, Marikina is home to the Show Museum, which showcases the city's showmaking industry and heritage. The museum is housed in a historic building that was once a former school and it features exhibits on the history of showmaking in Marikina, displays of vintage and contemporary shoes and artifacts related to the industry. Next is Kapitan Moy Heritage House. Known as the birthplace of Marikina's shoe industry, the Kapitan Moy Heritage House is a historic building that has been preserved and transformed into a museum and cultural center. The house showcases the history of showmaking in Marikina, exhibits artifacts related to the industry, and hosts cultural events and activities that celebrates the city's heritage and traditions. The next is the Our Lady of the Abandoned Paris Church. One of the oldest churches in Marikina, Our Lady of the Abandoned Paris Church is a significant religious and historical landmark. The church architecture features a unique blend of Spanish, colonial, and Filipino design elements, with its Baroque-style facade, ornate interiors, and intricate details reflecting the city's deep-rooted Catholic heritage. And now, let's proceed to the movable heritage of Marikina. Vintage showmaking tools and equipment. As the show capital of the Philippines, Marikina's movable heritage includes a collection of vintage shoemaking tools, equipment, and artifacts that showcase the craftsmanship, techniques, and evolution of the showmaking industry in the city. These items are often displayed in museums, exhibits, and cultural events to highlight Marikina's rich showmaking heritage. Now, let's proceed to the local technology of Marikina. Traditional showmaking techniques. Marikina's showmaking industry relies on traditional craftsmanship and techniques passed down through generations. Local artisans use handcrafted methods to design, cut, stitch, and assemble shoes, emphasizing precision, quality, and attention to detail in every step of the process. So now, let's explore the captivating charm of Muntinlupa City. First, let's talk about the local human geography of Muntinlupa City. The rise of local identity of Muntinlupa City. Muntinlupa's local identity has been shaped by its rapid urban development, cultural diversity, environmental initiatives, and strong community engagement. As the city has grown and evolved, it has embraced its dynamic and progressive character, celebrating its diverse population, commitment to sustainability, and active community involvement, which collectively define Muntinlupa's unique local identity within the broader context of Metro Manila. Next is the natural heritage in the locality of Muntinlupa City. Mangrove forests. Along the coastline and riverbanks of Muntinlupa, mangrove forests can be found, serving as natural buffers against erosion, storm surges, and flooding. The next is park and green spaces. Muntinlupa boasts several parks, nature reserves, and green spaces that offer residents and visitors opportunities for recreation, relaxation, and nature appreciation. Next is the dance or festival of Muntinlupa City, the Dinagsa Festival. The Dinagsa is a week-long celebration with a rhythmic beating of drums and honoring the senior Santo Niño, Infant Jesus. Next is the song or music of Muntinlupa City. Muntinlupa boasts a diverse music scene influenced by traditional Filipino genres like rondalia and kundiman, as well as pop, rock, and hip-hop. Local artists including Gary Valenciano and Sarah Geronimo represent the pop scene, while rock and hip-hop thrive with contribution from local bands and rappers. Next is the rituals or ceremonies of Muntinlupa City. During Holy Week, the city observes traditional Catholic rituals and ceremonies such as Visita Iglesia, church visitation, pabasa, chanting of the Passion, and Cenaculo, Passion Play, which commemorate the suffering, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, fostering spiritual reflection, devotion, and community participation among residents. So next is the language, poetry, literature, and documents of Muntinlupa City. Muntinlupa has a rich tradition of language centered around Tagalog, enriched by local dialects. The city's literature includes works by local writers and poets exploring themes of love, nature, and identity. Historical documents and archives offer insights into Muntinlupa's past, while cultural publications highlight its cultural events and traditions, connecting residents to their heritage and shared history. Then now, let's proceed to the local cuisine of Muntinlupa City. Puto. The lightly sweetened puto are popular Filipino steamed rice cakes, traditionally consisting of finely ground soaked rice that is steamed in round containers and served sliced. The next is turon. Falling in the group of popular lumpia snacks, turon is the famous Filipino treat made with saba plantains and jackfruit. The fruit is sliced lengthwise, dusted in brown sugar, enclosed in thin wet wrappers, then fried until golden and crispy. Last is the pichi pichi. It's a Filipino dessert consisting of 3 key ingredients: grated cassava, sugar, and water. The concoction is steamed until it develops a firm, glutinous texture, and it is then rolled in a desiccated coconut. The dessert is especially popular during merienda parties and celebration. The next is the belief, healing arts, and secret knowledge of Muntinlupa City. Muntinlupa has traditional healers or albularios who practice ancient healing arts passed down through generations. These healers use various methods such as herbal medicine, massage, and spiritual rituals to treat physical ailments and spiritual disturbances, embodying the city's deep-rooted belief in natural and holistic healing. So next is the distinguished personalities in the locality of Muntinlupa City. Maricel Soriano, a multi-awarded actress known as the Diamond Star of Philippine cinema. Maricel Soriano hails from Muntinlupa and has garnered acclaim and recognition for her exceptional talent, versatility, and contribution to the Philippine entertainment industry. Now, let's proceed to the local history of Muntinlupa City. Muntinlupa is an old term which refers to a village now known as the Poblacion. As early as 1800s, the Catholic priest Father Joaquin de Zuniga chronicled it as La Poblacion que se llama Muntinlupa. As early as 1601, Muntinlupa was under the religious supervision of the Augustinians. So now let's proceed to the physical geography of Muntinlupa City. First, building heritage. New Bilibid Prison Administration Building, an iconic structure from the American colonial period symbolizing the city's historical significance. The next is Japanese Garden Cemetery, a serene and peaceful cemetery in Muntinlupa. The Japanese Garden Cemetery is a unique architectural and cultural landmark that pays homage to the city's Japanese heritage and the Japanese community's contribution to Muntinlupa's development and history. The next is the Philinvest City's Northgate Cyberzone, a commercial and business district featuring modern high-rise buildings and offices, representing the city's contemporary architectural landscape and economic development. And now, let's proceed to the movable heritage of Muntinlupa City. Kulintang Ensemble, a traditional Filipino musical ensemble featuring gongs of various sizes played with sticks, representing the city's cultural heritage, musical traditions, and artistic expression, often performed during cultural events, festivals, and community gatherings. The next is traditional handicrafts and artifacts. Artisans and craftsmen in Muntinlupa produce various traditional handicrafts, textiles, and artifacts such as pottery, weaving, and wood carvings, preserving ancient skills, techniques, and cultural practices that showcase the city's craftsmanship, creativity, and cultural diversity. The next is religious processional carriages. During religious festival and celebrations, ornately decorated carriages or andas are used to transport religious icons, statues, and relics in processions, highlighting the city's strong Catholic heritage, devotion, and community's processional participation in religious events. So now, let's proceed to the local technology of Muntinlupa. The Sucat Thermal Power Plant in Muntinlupa is an older industrial facility that represents a significant part of the city's energy infrastructure. This thermal power plant utilizes the combustion of fossil fuels such as coal or natural gas to generate steam. The steam then drives turbines which in turn produce electricity. While the Sucat Thermal Power Plant has played a role in providing electricity to Muntinlupa and the surrounding areas, it also has been a subject of environmental concerns due to its reliance on fossil fuels and emission. Despite its older technology, the plant has been a crucial component of the city's energy supply, contributing to Muntinlupa's development and industrial growth over the years. So now, let's explore the captivating charm of Navota City. Let's talk first about the local human geography of Navota City, the rise of local identity. The rise of local identity in Navota City is shaped by its maritime culture, strong fishing tradition, and rich cultural heritage. The city celebrates its heritage through festivals, community engagement, and cultural initiatives that foster a sense of belonging, pride, and unity among its residents. Navota's unique identity is reflected in its architectural landmarks, public spaces, and community landmarks that showcase its history and values. Now, let's proceed to the natural heritage in the locality of Navota City. First is Navota Centennial Park. This waterfront park offers a scenic view of Manila Bay and showcases the city's connection to the sea. It serves as a recreational area for residents and visitors to enjoy the sunset, stroll along the baywalk, and appreciate the coastal beauty of Navotas. Next is Navotas Fish Ports. Navotas is known as the fishing capital of the Philippines, and its fish ports are a testament to its rich maritime heritage. These ports bustles with activity, showcasing the city's fishing industry and providing a glimpse into the daily lives of fishermen and their traditional fishing methods. Then next is the Navotas Marine Reserve. The Navotas Marine Reserve is a designated marine protected area that aims to conserve and sustainably manage the city's marine resources, coral reefs, and underwater ecosystem, promoting biodiversity, conservation, marine biodiversity, and sustainable fisheries in Navotas City. The next is Navotas Bird Sanctuary. The Navotas Bird Sanctuary is a protected area that serves as a habitat for various bird species, including migratory birds that visit the city's coastal wetlands and marshes, offering opportunities for bird watching, ecotourism, and environmental education. Now, let's proceed to the dance or festival of Navotas City. Pangisdaan Festival, also called Navotas City Founding Anniversary and Navotas Day, is the annual commemoration of the founding of the city of Navotas and Metro Manila, Philippines every January 16. Now, let's proceed to the song or music of Navotas City. Navotas contributes to the Philippines' diverse music scene with a mix of traditional Filipino music, pop, rock, OPM, ballad, and folk genres. Additionally, Navotas residents may also enjoy listening to popular Filipino artists and bands, as well as participating in karaoke sessions and music-related activities in the city's entertainment venues and public spaces. Now let's proceed to the rituals or ceremonies of Navotas City. Feast of Joseph the Worker. Navotas City celebrates the Feast of Saint Joseph the Worker, the city's patron saint, with religious processions, masses, and community gatherings. This feast honors Saint Joseph and acknowledges his role as the protector of workers and families, reflecting the city's faith and devotion to Catholic traditions. Now let's proceed to the language, poetry, literature, or documents of Navotas City. Navotas residents predominantly speak Tagalog, the national language of the Philippines. The city's language also incorporates local dialects and expression, reflecting its cultural diversity and unique identity. Now let's proceed to the local cuisine of Navotas City. Sinigang na isda, fish in sour soup, is a popular dish in Navotas. Cooked skillfully, blend tamarind, tomatoes, and various vegetables with freshly caught fish. The result is a comforting, sour, and savory stew, usually served with steaming white rice. Adobong puset or squid adobo, drips soaked squid in soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and spices, creating a dish that is simultaneously tangy, salty, and sweet. The squid link adds a unique bit of flour and a distinct black color to the dish. Kinilaw na tanigi, a roast Spanish mackerel salad. This dish showcases the city's access to fresh seafood. The raw mackerel is marinated in vinegar, lime, or calamansi juice, and then mixed with sliced onion, ginger, and chili. The acidic marinade cooks the fish, resulting in a fish and zesty dish. Now let's proceed to the beliefs, healing arts, and secret knowledge of Navotas City. Navotas residents may hold beliefs and practices related to superstitions surrounding the sea and fishing, as well as traditional healing methods passed down through generations. These beliefs reflect the community's deep connection to the natural world and its mysteries. Now let's proceed to the distinguished personalities in the locality of Navotas City. Toby Tiangco, a prominent political figure who served as the mayor of Navotas City from 2004 to 2013 and again from 2016 to the present. Tiangco has been instrumental in the city's development and governance, advocating for the welfare of Navoteños and leading various initiatives to improve the city's infrastructure, services, and quality of life. The next is Luz Oliveros Bilardo, was a Filipino pharmaceutical chemist honored with the National Scientist of the Philippines Award by the Philippine government in 1987. Luz Oliveros Bilardo spent 5 decades of her life studying the chemistry of natural products and essential oils from Philippine plants. She has extracted 33 new Philippine essential oils and studied their chemical and physical properties. Now let's proceed to the local history of Navotas City. Navotas was once part of Malabon. According to one legend, the long and narrow delta extended unbroken from north to south along the seashore. The strip of land between the former district of Tondo, Manila and this town was eaten away by the sea until an opening was made. Now let's proceed to the physical geography of Navotas City. Building heritage. First is San Jose Parish Church, a historic church that stands as a spiritual and cultural landmark in Navotas. The San Jose Parish Church features Spanish colonial architecture, ornate interiors, and intricate details, reflecting the city's Catholic heritage and religious devotion. The next is Navotas Fishport Complex. While primarily an industrial facility, the Navotas Fishport Complex is an iconic structure that represents the city's fishing heritage and maritime culture. It is one of the largest fish ports in the Philippines and plays a crucial role in the local economy. Then next is Navotas City Hall. Serving as the seat of local government, Navotas City Hall is a modern structure that houses the city's administrative offices and facilities. It symbolizes the city's governance and urban development. Now let's proceed to the movable heritage of Navotas City. Fishing boats and bangkas. The various types of fishing boats and bangkas used by local fishermen in the Navotas presents the city's maritime heritage and traditional fishing practices. These boats, often brightly painted and decorated, are essential tools for fishermen and serve as symbols of Navotas' fishing industry and livelihood. The next is traditional fishing gear and equipment. Navotas' movable heritage also includes traditional fishing gear and equipment such as nets, traps, hooks, and baskets that are used by local fishermen in their daily fishing activities. These tools represent the city's fishing tradition, craftsmanship, and sustainable fishing practices passed down through generations. So now let's proceed to the local technology of Navotas City. Modern fishing vessels. Navotas fishermen often use modernized fishing vessels equipped with advanced navigation systems, communication devices, and safety equipment. These vessels allow fishermen to navigate the waters more effectively, locate fishing grounds, and ensure safety during their fishing trips. Next is shoal nets. Shoal nets are large fishing nets with wide openings, commonly used by Navotas fishermen to catch fish in bulk. These nets are dragged through the water behind fishing vessels, capturing fish as they swim into the net openings. Shoal nets are effective for targeting a wide range of fish species and are commonly used in commercial fishing operations. Next is fish traps. Fish traps, also known as fish pots or fish cages, are devices used by Navotas fishermen to capture fish in a confined space. These traps are typically constructed from wire mesh or other materials and are baited to once fish enter the trap. They are unable to escape, allowing fishermen to easily retrieve them.